Have you wondered about the revolution rolls? Have you been dying for a bread substitute on Medifast? Or are you low carbing it and wanting a bread option? Check out these revolution rolls. They're made out of eggs and cream cheese. So stick around if you want to learn how to make some bread. Yum. Welcome back to my kitchen, everybody, and happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm feeling festive, are you? I'm going to make you revolution rolls today. I've got my recipe printed out from Sandy's Kitchen Adventures, which I'll link below, so feel free to expand that so you can follow along with the recipe. And I'm going to be festive today and make green ones, or at least try to. I've got my green food coloring here. My green nails, green eyes, green shirt. It's your lucky day. Let's get started. You will need either some lemon juice or cream of tartar or white vinegar. I'm going with lemon juice in this case. You need some cream cheese, which the appropriate amounts are listed below. You need some real eggs because you're going to be separating the whites from the yolks. And you need a second mixing bowl and some kind of hand mixer device with your choice of beater attachments. I also like to keep on hand a small bowl that I can separate out the yolks from the whites with so that I don't contaminate the big batch, because you don't want any extra yolk in with the whites. It'll make your meringue fall. So yes, you counted correctly. I have 9 eggs in that bowl, and they are room temperature. Everything is room temperature in this recipe. The reason why I have 9 eggs is because I'm making a triple batch today. I'm making a triple batch because these revolution rolls are amazing. They are really, really healthy for you. You get a lot of them as a serving, and 3 batches are going to last us probably the next 4 or 5 days. Nick hasn't had them yet, and I know the minute he tastes one, he's going to devour them. And because it's a lot of work, at least for me, for my standards, I'd rather make one big mess and make a huge batch than one batch at a time. So let's get started. I forgot to mention that I also use 2 packets of stevia in the raw. This recipe calls for Splenda or some other sweetener, but don't let that put you off as far as sweet goes. These are not necessarily sweet rolls. You can apply sweet things to them, and you can apply savory things to them, but it just gives them a little something. It's kind of like adding salt to a watermelon where it brings out something. These rolls have a sweet component, but it's not going to make them taste sweet. In these 2 bowls are separated out the ingredients, and these are the egg yolks, the stevia packets, and the cream cheese. And in this bowl are just the egg whites and some lemon juice. And now it's time to whip up the meringue. We're going to beat these egg yolks on high until they form stiff peaks. Here we go. This might take a while. Okay guys, so elapsed time was maybe 6 or 7 minutes, and now I have my stiff peaks. And the way you can tell your stiff peak, if you pick your beater up and then touch it to the mixture, you'll have stiff little points that poke up. So now it's time to set aside my egg whites, and it's time to beat the egg yolks and the cream cheese and the Splenda, or in my case, the stevia. Egg yolks and cream cheese and stevia blended, and here are the egg whites, the stiff peaks, and now I'm going to fold them together. So mixing the egg whites together with the yolks is extremely crucial. You have to fold it in gently. Here's the yolk and white mixture together. I'm gently folding them together so that the egg whites don't fall. It is incredibly crucial that your egg whites don't fall. Oven's been preheated to 350, and here are my 3 pans because I'm making a triple batch. Here we go. Let's put them down. They are all ready to go in the oven, and I'm going to swirl a little bit of green food coloring in one of these. Don't the green ones look cute? All right, into the oven they go for about 30 minutes or so. You just got to keep an eye on them until they brown. 30 magical minutes have passed. Let's take a look in the oven and see how they look. Time to pull out our revolution rolls. Look at those gorgeous things right there. Aren't they beautiful? How cute and festive. Here are the green ones that I swirled earlier. And here are the plain ones. Don't they look amazing? Yeah, wasn't consistent with the size, but that's okay. So I know you're dying to see what they look like up close and personal. Here is one of the revolution rolls, and you can see it's very thin. These are very thin. I wouldn't say you could slice them horizontally and make a bun out of them. I would probably use each piece as a bun if you're going to make like a burger to bite into. But these are great with a little bit of Laughing Cow on them because it kind of tastes like a pastry. If you look really closely, they're really flaky. They're really super, super flaky and delicate, like a cream puff texture. Carmela wants some right now. I'm gonna bite one in so you can kind of feel the texture with me. So they're soft. To me these are totally like a pastry consistency, like a Danish consistency. That's what these remind me of, totally. Hear that? They're flaky and divine, and they're not sweet. These are not sweet at all. So I hope you try them. They're absolutely delicious, and luck of the Irish to you. Erin go bra. Go drink some green water. Bye guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day.